Today I'm going to vlog about the things I love about the newspaper in Nepal. Now, first off, a newspaper is a newspaper, I guess, no matter where you go. And Kathmandu Post here is an English language daily here in Nepal, and it's the one that I've been buying. First thing I love about the newspapers in Nepal is the price. This newspaper, it's only 12 to 14 pages, but it only costs me 3 rupees, which is pretty darn good. 3 rupees translates to something between 4 and 6 cents. So I really can't complain about that. The newspaper I normally get in Canada is the Globe and Mail, and it costs like more than $1 per paper. And then local papers are generally like 60 to 90 cents. So considering that this is 5, that's not bad at all. The second thing I love about the Nepali newspaper is that the date is never as straightforward as you would think. Nepal has like 100 different calendars, but on the newspaper here it has written Sunday, January 2nd, 2011. So, you know, Julian calendar, I think. It's not Gregorian. International sort of thing. Everyone uses that. But right next to that, in brackets, you've got the 18th day of the 9th month of the 2067th year. And that's the Hindu calendar, I think. And then another note next to that is that it's also the year 1131 in the Nawari calendar. Not that straightforward. The third thing that I love is that despite the fact that this claims to be an English daily, the language is not necessarily always the best. I've already had a glance through here and I can't really find any good examples, but, you know, trust me. But every so often you come across a jewel that just lets you know that the person who wrote that article is speaking English as a second or possibly ninth language, who knows. Fourth thing I love are the articles, of course. So this one here, we've got the anti-dowry drive is gathering momentum. And it's an article all about how 550 people in Parsa district have taken a vow to abstain from taking or giving any kind of dowry during the wedding of their sons and daughters in Parsa district. Actually, that's kind of redundant too. 500 people in Parsa district, blah blah blah, Parsa district. Yeah, so maybe that's thing number 3, bad English. Here's another cool thing. We've got these little news digests. They're like, I don't know, 20 to 50 word stories on the side of the paper. And this one is 3 held for slaughtering cow. In Bhaktapur, police on Friday arrested 3 individuals for slaughtering a cow. The workers at a brick kiln in Sudal, including some name that I can't pronounce, were found butchering a stray cow. Not good. That's a year of jail time. Sorry, boys. Then you got this page, which has got like a little Ripley's Believe It or Not sort of thing, and then some comics and word puzzles, and down here you've got what movies are playing, and then what movies are on TV, and then this is the television schedule and the radio schedule and events, you know, typical stuff. But then my absolute favorite part, and this will be my final favorite thing about newspapers in Nepal, is this. The stock page. Now, you know, in Canada you've got an entire page of just stocks. It's up, it's down, what's it worth, what's it not, you know, blah blah blah. But on the stock page you've got the market watch, which has got the retail price of various vegetables and fruits and other commodities, which is great because when I go looking for food, I know how much is too much based on the newspaper. So those are some of the things that I love about the newspaper here in Nepal. I don't particularly love the news in Nepal. Generally, it's all bad news. Oh, this party doesn't agree with that party, or nobody can agree on what we're gonna do about the Prime Minister, or the Prince has tried to kill someone again, or ex-Prince, sorry. Like for the last 2 weeks, it's been all about how the Maoists want the UN to extend the UN mission in Nepal so that the peace process can continue and the constitution writing process can continue. From the amount of talk everyone is doing about extending the UN mission, if they had just gotten down to brass tacks and got it done, I feel like they probably could have written a constitution in the time that they're taking to complain about the UN leaving. So, I don't know, whatever. But the newspaper's fun at the very least. So that is the newspaper in Nepal, and hopefully I will be doing a little bit more with this vlog thing in the coming weeks, and there it is. Goodbye.